Hello, welcome on in and welcome back everyone after struggling with some tech goblin issues. I'm looking at you, Twitch servers. We are actually live, woo! With the 11th episode of 8 coins for Ferryman. If I have done the math correct, it should be number 11.
Yeah, it's correct.
Just told you it was 11.
Yeah, you did. There's also a very loud child in the background. But yeah, that is not how that's supposed to look. There we go. So, yeah, quick rundown. Music, Adrian von Ziegler, exclamation point, music 2, all that fun stuff. Sound effects will be Sirenscape, maps, etc. done in Incarnate. We're using above VTT. And D&D Beyond for the gameplay, and this is set in Theros, well, a heavily homebrewed version of Theros. And exclamation point perks if you want to help or hinder the players or the DM in any way. That you can find. Well, there's a list of stuff you can do. I think that. What?
Hinder the DM, I say. Throw your money away just to make the DM stay worse. She's evil, I tell you, evil.
I haven't even started being evil yet.
I am preemptively telling them to make sure they know before it happens.
I nearly chopped a bard's head off on Friday, so...
So, we have the bards whose head is choppable.
Well,
if you can get past the bodyguards.
It wasn't my fault that he sucked at stealthing and decided to crawl into the Dragonborn's throne room along the ceiling.
I think they did a great job.
Yeah. And then the Dragonborn decided that, can't decide if I want your head mounted on my wall or if I want you to play music for me, so...
Always
They didn't even need the hero points I gave them.
Not that time. But
No.
now they're facing off against the Dragonborn and seven kobolds, so...
Yep.
Oh no,
it's
7 kobold.
Kobolds that are the problem. Their spec tactics are murder.
Yeah. And they are basically 4.5 fighter. Because the guy they went to rescue is heavily injured from being tortured.
That is nothing that some divine intervention can't fix.
I mean, there are nat 20 tokens that you can redeem. Anywho, enough tangenting, we are a little bit short on time. Anyone want to catch us up what happened last time?
So, last time can be summed up in one single sentence. Just harpoon it.
Yes. Yes.
That has solved all the problems. Warlords, throw a harpoon.
Assassin?
Fear monsters, throw a harpoon.
Assassin.
Assassins, stab them with a harpoon.
So next time we meet Atreus, bring a harpoon.
No.
We had a harpoon with it,
No.
but Ito is not going to throw a harpoon at the god.
Sorry.
We are
The
not
last
harpooning
is-
gods yet. We are not harpooning gods yet.
Unless
Yet.
it is Morgis.
Mogis.
Mogis.
In that
Yeah,
case,
sure,
I'm
you
throwing
can
a
go do
harpoon.
that. I'm just gonna be in the corner somewhere. Okay.
But we make
I'm
sure
going
it's
to-
connected to another harpoon that is in Atreus, so we hook them both.
No, I only have one harpoon.
I'm
The
in
DM
a
hasn't
murderous
given me a
party,
second
it's
one.
fine.
I mean, if we want more harpoons, we have to go fight sea monsters again.
Yes, you do. And also, I don't remember gifting you that harpoon. You did a really good investigation check and you just grabbed it.
I'm pretty sure I did not do an investigation check.
Oh wait, he tried to stab you with it, so it was pretty obvious.
No,
he had
he
it.
didn't even get the chance to stab. He died before he could do anything.
That's true. I forgot that was.
Actually, I might
then-
have investigated it.
And then we had breakfast.
I think it was Victor who investigated, then told you it was a harpoon, and you was like, I want that harpoon.
Yeah, because just the session before, I fucked up fishing with a javelin with rope tied to it.
Yeah.
So I want
Now
to
you have a
focus.
harpoon to do other shit without fishing.
I used the first time it was used for fishing tritons. They are fish people. Still fishing.
I still think that was
Okay, fine.
magical.
But we are
Yes.
getting
Uh,
off
Yes.
track
we,
again.
we just need to enchant it, and it will be like the one thing that kills the big bad guy.
I'm telling you, just merely the fate of the people believing in harpoon will turn it into an artifact. The harpoon of fate, new divine weapon.
And except the harpoon it, we delivered the coin. We almost got assassinated. It was fine.
We can ask the
we're
next
fine.
time. The next time we give a coin back, we can ask Arteus to blast the harpoon with that magic.
Did we get a reward, by the way?
I don't think we got a reward. Then again, one of the people was being very rude.
The reward
Hey,
was that we
Oh.
So our
we
reward
were
might
not allowed.
be living.
It's not my fault, okay? It's the coin's fault I was rude, and then I got pissed because of that. So, you know,
Okay,
So
we
the
just
first part you can be excused. The second part is you just being stupid in the heat of the moment.
okay, we're just saying the gift was that we all managed to leave alive.
Yes.
Well, technically, it did give you a gift. Only 3 of you actually accepted it.
I didn't
True,
know it was a
true.
gift because I left.
Yeah, you should not have left. Just stay
No.
there with the god.
It's really a gift.
And
It's a
no one
gift.
has still told me about this gift.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We cannot give it anymore because the goblet is back with Arceus in the underworld.
Yeah, I know, but you still could have, like... Guess what?
We haven't gotten to that
Oh,
point
yeah.
yet. You
Yeah.
started fighting and then you went to bed, basically.
I think that's a conversation over coffee in the morning.
But yeah, so last time, as people might have heard from this little by playing, we got the coin back, Victor got cursed, Victor did not want to give the coin up, we forced him to give the coin up, he got angry, nearly got himself killed by way of suicide by God. We managed to get him out of it. We got to drink underworld river water from a goblet that makes us immune to the curse. Then we went to set up camp. And the DM wanted to end with a cliffhanger, with an assassin cliffhanger. We did not allow that. We fought the assassin, we pooned the assassin, we killed the assassin. End of story.
Oh, hey.
And yeah, you guys killed a CR8 assassin.
Listen,
Whoops.
the harpoon is a CR25 weapon.
Yes, it really is.
It's legendary.
And the only thing I changed with that one was instead of it doing 5d6 of poison damage, it did 1d6 of poison damage.
Did it even hit people? Other than Victor?
Yeah,
Me.
it hit,
but you cleared the DC for the poison.
And I used Unscarred and my other abilities in order to not take any damage whatsoever.
Yep.
As usual, Victor is E2 is invincible.
But
That's
yes,
a bullshit ability.
uh,
Am I the only one who took a practical supernatural feat?
I have no idea. Possibly.
What?
The supernatural feats.
No, mine
Those
is,
are things we were allowed to choose at the very
no,
beginning.
mine's completely roleplay purposes.
Yes. Mine
Well-
is tanking.
Yeah. But yeah, you wake up the next morning after a rather uneventful night compared to how it started. And let me see if I can get this silly thing to actually come.
Yeah, the assassin is just not eventful.
Yeah, well, the evening started eventful, and then it was like assassin dead. Nothing else is going on really. Here we are, and there it is, and we need that one. That was a little loud. Sirenscape? Shush. No, this one. That's what I wanted. There we go. And yeah, you wake up the next morning, the sun is shining, and the road smells faintly of earth and sand. You're a bit off the road, as you described, with your camp, as it is not a smart idea to camp on the actual road, but
What do you mean? There's no such things as bandits or anything.
well, I was
Well-
more thinking carts and people in a hurry.
Will we have taken turns taking watch?
Zero would
Yes.
take a watch.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Of course.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do we all get our long rest by any chance?
Yes, you would
Yes.
all get a long rest.
So long rest is 6 hours of sleeping, minimum of 6 hours of sleeping, and a maximum of 2 hours of light activity like keeping watch.
Yep. So you
Means
guys,
we are if
yeah.
5 people, more than enough time.
absolutely.
Yep.
So yeah, all of you get a long rest before getting up, eating breakfast, and packing up your things. Was there anything you want to plan out or anything like that? You're half a day away from Meletis at this point, if I remember right.
Yeah.
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 Siri would have finished up
Mhm.
sewing her stuff done. The 2 things
Nice.
that
Yep.
she needs to be done to Meletis.
Drozen's just going to go over to Siri and say, it's a shame you left when you did, as we were given something. Perhaps you might
Money?
have been. No, nothing like that, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It. No, it's. Ethras gave us drink from a magical goblet, which should make us immune to the curse of the coin. So, what happened to poor Victor there shouldn't happen if you give it to myself. Should we come across another coin, give it to myself or Ethu?
I am not touching that coin at all. I'm not touching any coin. I'll let that be up to the people who is uncursable at the moment.
I think that's probably best. We don't want another repeat of what happened to.
No,
Yep.
we don't.
Well,
Yeah. Is there
Um,
any? Yeah. Sorry, interrupted.
No. So I was just thinking, breakfast-wise, if
Yep.
we don't have much rations.
Is there still some pie left? He
No.
brought how many? Oh god.
Yeah. No.
There was enough for that night.
Okay.
You'd all see that Leo is just around the campfire with a mortal and pizzle, just grinding something away.
You making breakfast, Leo?
No, I'm grinding this crane.
Okay. Make bread?
Yeah, it's gonna be for flour.
Ah, yes. Well, don't you need an oven for that type of thing?
Well, yeah, it's not for now.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, here you go. And I'll kind of just open my rations and I'll offer him like a bite or something.
Oh, sure, thanks.
There you go. I'll sit down and finish eating.
Victor's kind of taking a walk around, just making a perimeter and making sure the group is not followed again.
Yeah.
Seemingly in a bad mood.
Perception or investigation check. It's your choice.
Not good.
No, you notice that there are like some rustling in the underbrush, but nothing like it was the night before. It can, like, it seems to you like it's the movements of the forest. That's about it. Like, could have been a squirrel, could have been a bird, could have been anything really, but probably not another assassin.
Hey, okay. In that case, I'm just looking around and then getting back to the camp. Also eating a ration, some walking.
So we're
Yep.
going to Meletis today?
Seems that way.
Guess I should kinda stay low then. Ish.
Why would you want to do that?
No big reason per se.
Eh.
I mean,
Counter roll me some deception.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you do have advantage on that. Thanks to your.
Yeah.
No, that's only if you speaks if you takes a minute to speak to me and try to deceive me.
That's fair.
Just take the first roll then.
That's a 19. It's still, you still managed to deceive
Meh.
him.
So either just shrugs and sit down and start eating his food.
Nice. Nothing much happens as you eat. There's a cart passing on the road. You can all clearly hear the cart wheels groaning under whatever it is it's hauling. And yeah, after you pack up your breakfast and your belongings, the road ahead seems to snake down across the fields, and the forest seems to clear out rather quickly. I actually have an image of that I'm going to grab real quick, because I love this image of Meletis that is in the book. So let me grab that real quick. But yeah, the road seems to snake down a bit between cliffs that break up the fields around the city. Now, where are you? There you are. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy that. Can I actually do this? That would be so cool. No, that's not how you do that.
The suspense.
Yeah. It helps if I actually. There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes. That looks proper Greek.
Yes. And of course, it doesn't really show up in the thing, but we're gonna fix that real quick. There we go. I thought. Nope. Okay, screw it.
How do I...
There we go. So yeah, you come down the little mountain pass that you see at the far right. If I don't mistake it completely. So you would have walked along the coastline and come up through that pass and then into the city proper. We do this real quick because we want some village sound. So there we go.
So right before they get into the city, Siri will take on her cloak and her hood and tuck her tail between her, like around her legs, so it doesn't show.
Nice. Okay.
You're getting cold?
Yeah, it's it's by the sea. It's a little breezy. You know,
She has a
I don't
reason.
So,
have fur.
just
I don't
note,
have
you
fur.
That's why proper ladies should have fur.
Victor said she has her reasons.
Reasons? Isn't she just cold?
Yeah, I'm just cold. And she kind of like give a glare to Victor, like I'm just cold.
Yeah.
Sure you are.
Mosquitoes.
The city is bustling with people. The gate you passed through was packed with carts, with carriages, with people walking, with merchants carrying their stuff on their backs. Just regular travelers coming and going, and same thing when you get further into the city. There are a lot of people. It's very easy to see that this is a huge town. The scent of the ocean is even stronger here than in the small villages you were in. Brought in by ships coming in through the walled harbor. So yeah, what would you like to do in Meletis?
So, should we go and visit that Alesta girl that we met in the small village near the sea?
Why?
Weren't you guys
Don't
going to the
know.
library?
Doesn't she work there?
I don't
I
think so.
guess she kind of did,
I have not written it down.
but I don't see any reason why we should visit her specifically.
If we
mean,
know
you could
her,
go
she
for
might
your
give us
notes.
knowledge.
For knowledge.
Listen,
lady
I
is
don't
it?
know.
Are
I've never been
we saying she's knowledgeable with those arguments she had?
Listen, I don't know. Perhaps the superior she talked about her might know more.
Maybe she knows who knows more. I guess
Possibly. I don't know.
something.
Well,
Which lady was this? Was she the
Astra
The
one
or
who-
something.
The one who wanted to have the village join Meletis.
Yes.
yes.
Alesta, Astra, and Afara or something. I wrote down all three names.
So, Alesta is the one we met.
Yeah,
Astra
and
is the
Astra.
superior.
Yes.
And I have no idea who the other one might. That might have been the barkeep. Talking about.
Ephara is a goddess, if I don't remember completely.
Yeah.
wrong.
So
yeah,
yeah,
the goddess
I
of
Astra's the librarian.
yeah.
Yeah.
Estella is the librarian's assistant.
yes. So they work at the library. We go to the library for knowledge.
Yeah, while
Basically-
you guys do that, I'm going to the market. If that's okay, I need some stuff.
I need
You
to
really
sell
go
the
alone?
Hmm?
Should I come with you?
No, and she kind of links hand with Leo and be like, "I'm taking him," and she starts walking off.
Oh, okay.
Right.
right. So,
Leo kind of glares.
Wait,
In-
Leo
in-
kind of glares.
Victor kind of glances intensely at Leo, and then turns around and walks with others.
nice. So yeah,
Josen notices Victor's level, that little exchange there, and he'll kind of like sigh a little bit and sort of like tap Victor on the shoulder and say, "Come, let us find what ales they sell in this town."
Why did they already leave? I didn't even give them the loot yet.
Huh?
Bye.
What loot?
The stuff we took from the assassin?
I didn't get any stuff.
Oh, I thought you meant loot, like musical loot.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So
I got that one. That's right.
Yeah, same. I was like, the
I
assassin
have
didn't
the
have a
loot.
loot.
I have a loot.
Very noisy assassin.
Oh God.
Hear them
I
coming a mile away.
mean, College of Whispers, you know?
No.
very loud whispers.
Hey, dissonant whispers is a killer. I killed a spacer beast with it once.
It was just a hamster. Don't
It's
be
just
proud.
a hamster. It's fine.
But yeah,
But what did you say? Or something? Did you say we should find what ails the city, or?
Yes. So Drozen sees like that that exchange, and
Going for
Victor
ill?
is sort of feeling a bit down. So he's like, "Come on, Victor, let's see what ales they sell in this city."
They're drinking ale without me. Oh no.
Ale. Are you referring to the drink or the pain? Or both?
Drinks, of
neither.
course. What other ale is there?
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Ale they have.
Well, I'm not sure I want to drink. All I want is to find how to deal with this shit and then get over with it.
Listen, we just got to the city. Perhaps we'll just start walking and see what we find first. The tavern or the library.
As you're walking through the mass of people, someone roll me a d4.
That is on the go.
That's 3!
You
Do I get a prize?
Huh?
Do I get a
Surprise.
prize?
Well, that depends on if you think a drunk old man is a prize or not.
It's always
Depends. Does he have ale on him?
You're gonna steal a drunk man's ale.
Define
Now,
on
he said
him.
nothing about stealing. Carrying or visibly on his person.
There is visibly on his person, but he's not carrying
That's
it.
the wrong way
Ah.
to think to say.
wearing it.
Exactly.
Wearing it proudly.
So yeah, just ignore the drunken person. Can't talk with drunks.
He seems, however, to have been stumbling out of a establishment that has a tankard hanging on a sign outside it.
There we go, found the ale.
Seems ales following me around. Okay.
Oh,
You might have multiple ales.
shall we investigate?
But of
Might as
course,
well find a place to stay until we find what we need.
Yes, if they have room and board, or in my case, if they have a suitable
Soul.
stable outside.
I also need to make sure certain people aren't here. So might as well.
certain people, what are you talking about?
Certain people that might make Syria a bit more unsafe than usual.
Well,
I
maybe
see.
you should describe these
Anything you should
people.
know about?
A Leonin.
Okay. Is it the one responsible for the scars on the back?
What now?
The scars on the back. She has these big glass scars on the back.
Can you describe these scars for me?
Scars made by glass, like mine.
Just knacking my.
That's a good microphone.
Yeah.
fingers and right.
I take it that's a yes.
If I end up in prison, just tell Siri it was worth it. But yes, we are going to find a Leonin. If we find the right Leonin, he's gonna die. Is that clear?
I mean, I'm always up for a good fight.
This is not gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Yeah, no.
Not an unfair fight. Idwas should enjoy it. But he doesn't deserve to live.
What is this person, or this Leonin's name?
Stoso.
Say that again?
Leonin, barkeep owner thing. Siri's previous boss.
Stoso?
Also made her do things.
Leonin Barkeep. Serious previous boss. Let me just write all of this down. This is important knowledge.
I will basically tell like a description of how he looks and anything that is making him stand out, sort of. Like any details about his look.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, his name was what again?
Stoso.
Dosa.
Can you type that? Because I'm getting no clue.
Send that.
Dosa. Okay. And Dosa lives in the city?
Well, he wasn't in this city. However, they were occasionally, as Siri was kind of going here occasionally on his whim, basically, taking her here to perform for a bigger audience. And other pleasures to tend to. So the chance that he is here is very big due to the damn assassin that got sent to us. Although I'm not sure he would be using them. But I wouldn't put it past him either.
If he was to be the person behind the assassination attempt.
It doesn't matter. He clawed Siri, he's dying.
Oh, but why would he be... How would he know about us, for one thing? And secondly, why would he be trying to kill us? Or kill Siri?
Well, you see, last night, the assassin was chasing Siri, not me. Wasn't chasing you guys. We just didn't give the assassin a choice in the matter when she decided to get into the camp. But this assassin was chasing Siri. And I don't think anyone else would have any dealings with her except Stoso, who didn't appreciate the fact that she just left in the middle of the night.
I see. And does Stoso feel or think that he owns Siri, like
Yes.
possession?
Yes. He hired me as her bodyguard. And the last night was a bit rough. And I ended up in a fight with him. And, well, I noticed that Siri was planning on leaving. So I decided to wait for her, and then we left.
Hence the assassination, so he wants his revenge.
He probably wants revenge. Or at least get rid of her so no one else can profit off of her. or she can profit off of herself.
So should we go and find him and then?
If we find him in a tavern, then he dies. So it's up to you if you want to look for him or not.
From the sounds of it, I think this LupoZo will probably have friends. Bodyguards of his own.
He can bring his army if he wants. I don't care.
Listen, if he makes a problem of himself, then it will have to be dealt with. Until then, let's leave him. If he sends more assassins, eventually, we are going to have to do something about it.
Well, if I see him, I will do something about it.
I will not stop you, but this is your fight. I shall not aid you. Might keep people away from you.
That is fine. I wouldn't like it any other way.
So I think that's I look to Ether and say yes. I think we'll probably be needed to keep his companions busy if the fight does break out.
Only if you find him. If we don't find him, we'll try to avoid him as best as we can, I guess.
Very well, let's have a look inside.
Peeking your head inside, you see a large room filled with people. People are standing up, celebrating, talking business deal. It's a din of voices. It is early afternoon, midday, early afternoon at this point, and you can tell that most of the people in this bar are dock workers, sailors, dock hands, things like that. But there are also some more finely clad people that seem to be very out of place and very shifty.
Is there a big Leonin in there named Stozel?
No, no. The biggest.
Is there a cute Leonin in there with lots of muscles and fur?
Unfortunately, no Leonins, but the biggest person you see is the bartender.
Half-orc.
He is human, but big human. Like.
Is he like E2 big or?
Almost E2 big. And Ethu, you could easily tell that this guy was probably a gladiator at some point.
Ah, my comrades, my brothers.
His whole stance is that of he knows exactly what's going on in every corner of his bar. And he has scars across his face, across his arms, and in the he wears the stereotypical bartender gear with just like a linen shirt, linen pants, boots, and an apron. But in the apron, you can see the hilt of a very, very nasty dagger. As he turns, you see that it has hooks on 3 places along it. And
That's a very impractical dagger.
yeah, it's not meant to cut cleanly. It's meant to make a point.
It's meant to hurt. That's
Yeah.
it. You'll stab it at once and you'll not get it back.
Yeah, it's not for stabbing. It's for causing a lot of damage in one swipe.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you could probably stab and then pull out whatever's stuck.
Is someone muscled like him? Definitely.
Yeah.
But whipping to flesh is not easy.
No. But yeah, this
No,
dagger
not
is
easy.
meant to cut and do a lot of damage in a single swipe. I say dagger, it's the size of a dagger, it's like this.
Yeah, I know exactly what type of weapon you mean.
Yeah. It's like and out. But yeah, he looks you over and Drosan, you have no problems going through the door, and looking at the bartender, you can probably see why.
Finally, a door that will work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to bend a little bit, but it's not like the doors you tried to get through earlier, where you had to bend your knees and just shimmy through.
Okay. Would I've heard Ethu say, "Oh, my others," or whatever he said?
Was that in character or out of character when you said?
That was out of character,
Okay, yeah.
based
okay,
on what you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
He turns towards you almost as soon as the door opens, and gives all three of you a quick appraisal, and then puts a meaty hand on the what's it called?
The bar.
Yes, bar. Thank you. And just calls over the din. Drinking, sleeping, or chatting?
Why not all three?
Depends on what order you want to do it in.
Well,
Obviously, drinking, chatting, and sleeping.
Fair enough. What you drinking?
Ale.
You're gonna have to be more specific. I got several types. Cheap ale, expensive ale, mid-range ale, whatever the hell the rich ones drink.
Well, I'm not rich, so that's not for me. Just give me some decent one.
Sure thing. How about the rest of you?
yes, I think one for each of us, and I'll get this one. I'll sort of make my way up to the bar, and how much is this? How much for 3?
Since you're being generous, I'm gonna say 8 copper pieces for 3 ales.
Okay, thank you. And sends the money over.
He pockets the money, turns around and grabs 3 tankards and fills them up to overflowing, and then turns around and plonks them down on the bar. I can't promise you anywhere to sit, but there should be room enough, well, with you at least, and looks at Drozan, to make room for you to stand and talk.
Yes, that suits me. I'll sort of thank him and pass over the 2 ales to the other 2.
I grab one and sit down. Oh no, stand somewhere where we can stand. Can I just look around at the people in the tavern, just to make sure I don't see anyone that I recognize or anything?
Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Too crowded.
Too crowded. There's a lot of people in here. Modern fire regulations would have a hissy fit over this tavern. But yeah, there's a lot of people bustling about, talking. The din is almost deafening. Not in volume, but just the fact there's so many voices speaking at once. Yeah, you got your ale, and you can clearly see that out of the corner of your eye that this man is, even though it's bustling around behind the bar, he's keeping an eye on the 3 of you. It's like big guys came in.
Well, technically speaking, there are 2 big guys and then the small tiefling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty small in comparison. In
comparison. And then, yeah, either you can also see that he seems to pause at you several times, like, and then keep going. Like, eh.
Is something familiar?
You remind me of someone.
Oh? Ooh.
This guy a few years ago now, at the games, beat the snot out of me, so I don't really remember a lot about that day. But you...
So, does this barkeep look familiar?
Depends. How often would you say Itu was at the Iroha's games? Like, how many times have you been there?
How many times are the games held again? It's once every... How many years?
Let me double check.
You're the most likely have attended everyone he could possibly do.
Yeah, let me double check. Ah, come on.
I think it was either once every season or twice every year, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me
No, I didn't think it was twice a year.
Could be yearly or so, I don't know.
Arena. Wait, it's written on the... Which fucking city does it again? Aquas.
Under Iroha's it seems to imply that it's once per year. But let me double check.
One of the cities had something about it.
Yeah, Akros.
Aquas then. I cannot... Temple of Triumph, Citadel, Surroundings, Land.
Irohan games. It seems to be once per year. Because it's the 5th month every year.
Yeah, during the month of iOS.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, Itu is 27. He became a gladiator, was trained as a gladiator decently young, so he attended a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, then this guy would be familiar to you.
Are those held in that city that I grew up in?
Akros? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, me too.
Nice.
But yeah,
We're both champion of iOS, that says something.
then yeah, this guy is familiar to
Yeah.
you. He was at the games a lot as well. He is a few years older, but
In
So
that case, I
that was not
would I
me.
probably recognize him as well then in that case, or
depends on how often you went to the games. Like, did you go
Well-
every year or did you?
I did go to observe every year.
Yeah, then he would be pretty familiar. He would have been a decent fighter, not like winner type decent, but pretty good. Usually landed in top 10.
So
But-
would Victor have seen Itu fight?
Possibly.
I know I joined like once or twice
Oh.
during the end before I left.
But
So
yeah, you would have absolutely have seen this guy in the top bracket, even if you never actually fought. His memories.
No, my Itu's fights were mostly... They weren't the actual fights, but more something to entertain the public.
Yeah.
Only the last one was an actual fight, and you know what happened there. So yeah, so...
Yeah. But yeah, no.
I remember watching this fight.
Yeah. misjudged his speed, got me in the head. Was out for the
Looked
rest
like
of
you
the day.
died on the floor.
Well, they said I stopped breathing for a couple of minutes, but hey, I'm here by the grace of the gods, I'm guessing. Now,
Dang, good looking.
you're a strange group, even for this town. Is there anything I can help you with?
Have you seen a Leona named Stossel?
I have seen a lot of Leonins. That one though? Nah.
Alright.
And if I
He's
did,
probably
he
not in town.
if I did, they probably didn't introduce themselves as that.
I describe Stossel.
Nah. No one of that description has been here. Not for as long
Right.
as I own this place.
Good. Good. Or bad. Good.
But yeah, we came to the city to learn some things about a village that has been disappeared.
Disappeared. Around
Just-
here?
Let me actually look through my notes to refresh my own memory, because
It is
you
called...
can take over, Ghost.
I'm just trying to find it here. Yes, Diamar.
Yes, the village of Diamar.
Damn. Oh yeah, there's a legend about that. The whole village just vanished overnight. Like, people went to bed in the evening and the bed and the people were gone in the morning.
Have you heard of any survivors that were on a walk or something, came back and the city gone?
Have not. There was this one thing. That's probably just hearsay, but it said this one girl had left with a group. They were entertainers of sorts, storytellers. And when they came back, well, the village wasn't there anymore. And so I don't remember what came of her. I mean, it was over 300 years ago, so she's dead, but I don't know exactly what happened to her or the well, musician band that she was with, the storytellers. It's strange. The village just leaving like that. I mean, the gods have their own thing.
Nope, I am not making that connection. Lupo, your microphone is going off again.
Why?
Some form of static.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're
Might
dragging
be
your
something
mic
to
against something.
But it's going right now.
Is it
Yeah.
is it a laptop
let me
microphone next to the fan?
No, no. Okay, let me change the mic, because the headset, it's a pretty old headset. Let's change it. 1 second.
Well, while he's doing that, Victor's like, well, you're a tavern owner, so you get a lot of people coming here. You know things, I believe, or you at least hear it.
I try to, yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Night Feathers?
Oh, those be nasty people.
Would you know if they ever come around or where they would hide out?
No. I just hear say about them, but nothing like that.
And nothing about how to contact them or anything, or...
No, I don't see why. I mean, I don't really see why you would want to.
Well, we just got attacked by them last night. So we decided, or I decided, I thought I'd investigate.
Well, you got... If you managed to survive one of them assassins, I don't see why you would need them.
I don't need them. I need to dispose of them.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry, I don't... I have no reason to hang around with assassins.
Fair. Fair.
I mean, there could be someone further up in the more rich parts of town that know, but none I know of here. If you wanted a thief, though, I could point you that way, but...
Would a thief know where to find the Night Feathers?
What the thieves know and what they don't know is probably depending on how much coin you have in your pouch.
Yeah, that's probably true. Oh. I appreciate the info at least. And I put a silver on this.
Yep. He swipes
Counter.
it and I mean, if I hear anything, I could try and find you.
Sure. We'll hopefully be around for a day or two. Depends on how long it takes until we get our information that we need.
Oh, there's one place that you can get information that is, you know, above board, and then there's the information you can get that costs more. And between you and me and that silver coin, if you want the information that costs more, find the beggars. If you want old information, though, find the library.
Well, beggars tend to be knowledgeable. I know that since I was one once.
This is true. Well, no one pays attention to the beggars, so they hear all kinds of things.
Unless you look like me, then they pay attention. But yeah.
Oh.
I guess we'll...
No, lost him. Then,
He's back.
This back.
yay!
Oh,
Camera died.
I guess we'll look around and find...
again?
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, my Wi-Fi cut out for a second.
Oh.
Oh.
Do let me know though if you want any help with the kind of information that costs you money. But if there's old information or free information, I'd find the library or a temple. Come to think of it.
Final question. Is there anywhere in this city where you can prove yourself?
Depends.
In the name of Eruas.
I mean, kind of depends on what you're after.
Eruas. You know what I'm after, probably.
Well, there are various ways you can prove yourself in the name of Eras. I'm thinking, do you want... Like, there are some boxing matches to be put together for coin. But there are also some bigger games held from time to time. None this week though, but...
Do you yourself organize matches?
Oh... I'm gonna trust that you don't have an in with the city guard and say yes.
Well, I don't have an image to the god.
Right.
Neither do I.
So there is a match of sorts that goes on whenever people feel like it. Down by the docks, you know, dock workers get bored. They want to earn some cash. I make sure that they stay alive. That kind of thing.
Well, in that case, you might have to walk past the docks one of the days.
If you should find yourself doing that in the evenings, I'd find the southern docks. There's a warehouse there with a scribble on it. Kinda looks like a tankard now that I come to think of it.
Really?
Yeah. Might have a rocking chair and a tankard scribbled on it. That's just if you happen to walk by, of course, and you feel you're bored and you're getting an itch in your knuckles.
Well then, if I ever do find myself on an evening walk past the docks in need of some entertainment,
Yes.
then I will perhaps come by.
You would be welcome. Only rule is, well, there are two rules. No weapons or magic. No killing.
Should
Would
be
this
easy enough.
count as my class appear?
No, but you cannot kill your opponent.
I can fight without killing them.
Then no fun. Then they're fine.
Johnson, do you have anything to ask over here?
Oh,
This mic doesn't work?
no.
Oh.
He seems to be mute for some reason. Did he drink too much?
Well, in chat it did ask about the this kind of places. To you, Victor?
Taverns and like.
Taverns.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what kind of questions. So. Come on, tech goblins, you can do it.
Shoot.
Don't encourage them.
Did you check the settings if there's the right mic in the out or input settings?
You might have to change it in Discord as well, if you haven't already.
Yeah.
But yeah, while we fix that, Siri, Leo,
Hi.
hi.
Where are we going? You know,
Can
should
you...
we leave the others?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Can you keep a secret?
I guess.
And she kind
No.
of takes his hand and starts walking toward her friend's house.
Nice. So, where would they live?
Like, they're not rich, but moderate-ish.
Yes, not close to the gates or the docks.
I don't. Maybe a little closer to the dock since they're used to living in Alteros, where I am from. So close to the sea, I believe.
Yep. um, yeah, you walk. Have you been here before?
Yes, I
Okay.
have been there once before.
Okay. You walk along a somewhat familiar path. The amount of people seem to be petering out as you walk along.
And she will be keeping an eye out for familiar faces-ish.
Yep. Along the path, you don't really find anything or anyone that looks overly familiar. I think the connection died again, or might restart the computer. But there are some people waving at you like, "Ah, you back!" And
She's like, "I'm not here."
oh, hi, stranger. Until eventually you come across a familiar door. Describe the house for us. What would they?
It's like a small house, not like too overcome. A little bit dazzled, like some small trinkets, like a wind. What is it called? A wind jingler or something?
Wind chimes?
Yeah. With like seashells and stuff. And some flowers, most likely.
You walk up and knock on the door, and you hear muffled voices from inside. Now, mostly because I haven't had a description of these people yet, do describe your friends. Or your friend.
There are two tieflings. They're both actually blue. Both have yellow eyes. One... Oh god, Rosen disappeared again. They both have, like, embedded gold in their horns instead of wedding rings. And they're my childhood friends. One of them is a bard. And one of them is a wizard.
Ah.
And they left Altrios with their then 5-year-old daughter. And the last thing she was told before they left Altrios again was that she was pregnant again. And that was 8 months ago.
Let's see.
So it's Nasami Coriel and Sash Coriel and their daughter Misha Coriel.
Okay. As the door opens, you see the wizard, Nisami, standing there in the door, just head tilted to the side and yes, how can... Siri! Why are you here?
How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. Come on in, And who is this?
Oh, hi.
This is Leo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't give me that look.
Uh-huh. Well, come on in.
And she walks in.
Ah.
Yep.
Nisami shows you in through a somewhat familiar house, and calls out, Sash, we have guests.
Still a better bard than you.
Don't believe that for a second.
I was the one who fought you everything.
Uh-huh. Okay, now it's... Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Sart comes around a corner and is... It's been too long, girl.
Yeah. And I am still the better bard.
Because you get to practice.
Well, it's not my fault you decided to have children.
Well, at least I should be old enough to appreciate it. Someone else I know did never appreciate my skills.
I said you were a good bard. Just not as good as me. And she kind of like hugs him.
Yeah, you get that hug and then kind of
Yep, that cracked the back.
and this one is, and he looks over to Leo.
Oh,
This is Leo.
yeah, hi. I'm really sorry. Are you family?
Not particularly family.
Oi.
Kinda like family.
Yeah, better.
I mean, like, we're not blood related, but we met on the streets and they were my friends, and basically, well, okay, he taught me how to use, like, some instruments, but again, I'm a natural.
Natural pain.
In your, yeah.
And who are you then, Leo?
Oh, it kind of bows. Oh, well, I'm Leo Greyfeather. I'm a father from quite far away.
What are you doing dragging this poor farm boy around?
I'm not dragging.
And he looks at the hand like, mm-hmm.
I mean, you like let go and like,
Okay, fine, I'm kind of dragging him a little bit along. But not in a bad way.
I mean, it's fine. I was willing to come,
See?
I guess.
And she kind of gives him a side look like, thanks, you're helping a lot. And where's my little bluebell?
She's out in the garden, if you want to call it that.
Gee, is she still pregnant, or has she given birth by now?
She would have. If she knew that she was pregnant and when they left, she probably would have. I mean, if tieflings have the same kind of...
Yeah, I would say
gestation.
same human thing.
Yeah. But yeah, then she would have been like the newborn would be like a month and a half.
And she kind of like goes into her satchel.
No,
And
less than a month.
yeah. So she goes into her satchel.
Mhm.
And she takes out, first thing is a small dress for her little bluebell, Misha. Because she is now 6 years old, she needs to wear dresses. Nice dresses. And also like a really small, like kind of like a jacket for the newborn. Which is like, I brought it.
Oh, you didn't have to. But yes, Misha's in the garden. She enjoys it out there. The little one is sleeping.
I'm not gonna wake anything up. We're kind of in a hurry-ish.
Yeah, okay. If you want to go out there, you can.
She's going out. She has to see her bluebell.
Leo, you feel two pairs of eyes just following you.
We can hear you, because I think.
So nice
You
place
guys
to
hear
have.
me?
Yep. Somewhat.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm just using my phone.
Yeah, camera's a little bit all over the place, but we can hear you. That's fine.
Yeah.
Set it
Yeah.
up.
Walking out into the garden, you see a young tiefling child sitting by a very well tended, tiny flower bed.
She kind of like sits down a little bit and be like, Misha,
Hmm.
hi.
Oh. Siri!
She kind of like opens her arms.
Yeah. Misha gets up and turns around and just runs over, throws herself in your arms, and dirt goes everywhere.
Oh, she does not care. Kind of like do a little spinny.
Yeah. And you hear laughter. Oh, you were gone for a very long time.
Yeah, it's only a fast visit, sorry.
Mm.
But I did make you a dress.
Oh, a dress?
Mm-hmm, it's inside.
Oh. Have you seen my flowers?
They're really pretty.
I like them.
Mm-hmm.
How was it I could have them as long as I take care of them?
And you're doing a good job.
It's hard though. It's such a small garden. But dress? Gifts? Yes?
Yes, it's inside. As always.
She wriggles a bit.
She's like, oh, just a little bit longer. Okay, fine. And she kind of like sets her down.
And Misha runs inside.
Is Leo, did he join me outside?
No.
Okay, you're standing inside.
No.
Oh god.
When you come in, you see Nizami and
Siri
Sash.
joins.
Yeah, Nizami and Sash just standing there looking at Leo, like,
Evaluating.
yeah.
Yeah, and then we met this lion, and it was in the crops, and it really annoyed me.
Right.
So I said, "Hey, Whiskers, get out!"
Please, for God's sake, say that Siri gets inside now.
Yes.
He is not the best storyteller, you can tell.
Oh, he's doing a fine job. This lion he was talking about.
Yeah?
So not a drunken hallucination then.
No.
Okay.
Not the... He's not used to alcohol, but
I mean,
he's not a drunken hallucinator.
I mean, I've only drunk once, and that. Let's just say
Right.
things happened.
She kind of likes make a... They kind
No,
of them like...
no, we lost. Lillith. Lillith.
No. Hello.
There
What?
you go.
You cut out.
Oh. So she kind of just like gives a little wink like to her friends when he starts like things happened. Because they kind of know how she is.
Yeah. Nizami just starts laughing. Like, did you trick the poor boy? Looks straight at Siri.
Didn't trick him, per se.
Siri.
But then I would, like, Nizami would notice, like, she tucks her hair behind her ear.
Mhm.
And she would know that that means she's blushing.
Yeah.
I didn't trick him, per se.
Right. So,
What do you mean?
I didn't trick you.
Nizami turns to Leo and Siri likes to pull pranks on people.
Well, I don't think she's pranked me, has she? He looks over to you.
She just winks at him like,
I mean, she teases me a lot.
Oh, it's just friendly. Don't take it to heart. And feel free to do it back.
Oh.
yes, feel free to do it back.
Uh, no, I'm okay. Turns bright red.
And she will look at her friends and be like, well, I'm very sorry, but we are in a hurry and we do have to go to the market.
Well, you're not going empty-handed. Nisami walks out into the kitchen and comes back with a small basket with a loaf of bread and some dried fruits in it.
Oh, you didn't have to.
No. I know, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're in a hurry, and get going before you wake the little one up, and then you have to say hi and all that.
I'll come back when we do have more time. I don't know how long we're staying.
Well, I look forward to it, and I hope, well, I do
Yeah.
hope we get to meet under happy circumstances.
Yeah. You haven't by any chance seen Stossel around, have you?
No.
Yeah, I kinda ran away.
Siri, that's not good. That's not good at all.
What was I supposed to do? I can't stay
Oh.
there.
I'm not
What's
saying you
it?
shouldn't have. I'm not saying you shouldn't have. But you know how it gets when... Yeah.
She kind of like touches her shoulder, like, I'm perfectly aware how it gets.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Who are we talking about?
A really bad man.
I'll tell you about it later.
But yeah, be careful out there.
That's why I'm wearing my cloak and tucking my tail.
Well, I really should know if it's not good.
I'll tell you. And she takes out a pouch from her satchel and gives Sash 10 gold.
Oh, you absolutely... Oh, thank you. But you don't have to...
It's for the kids.
Oh, yes.
But you have kids
Absolutely.
here?
You would have seen Misha by now.
Yeah, Misha ran
Oh.
in like a small blue tiefling. We have two, yes. This one, and Sash pats Misha on the head, and a small newborn.
Oh. Well, I didn't really come prepared with a gift.
Oh, you don't have to...
I basically bring gifts every time, so... And they are telling me not to spoil them too much.
No. Are you giving us some food? And you know, I kind of feel rude not having a gift. Here, and I'll hand the little tiefling my pan flute.
Aw.
Here.
So another bard in the family, then?
Well, she has to take after her aunt after all. And her dad.
Yes.
And if she's lucky, she takes after her mom's songwriting. And she
One
kind of like points at Nasami like, you still write really good songs. I'm still using them.
Well, if you put some thought into it, you can make them have fun effects too.
I know.
I
You
know-
can?
With some training, yes.
Damn it! I just given my pan flute away.
We'll get you a new one.
No, it's okay. She'll make better use of it than I do.
Just as you say that, a piercing scream echoes through the house as, yeah, the baby is awake.
Yeah, I think this is kind of like a cue to leave. I'll get back as soon
I
as
can
possible.
go. I can go deal.
No,
with
no,
it
no,
if
no,
you
no.
wanna stay and talk.
It's completely fine. I got it, and Sash just cross-eyed and just stalks up the stairs.
So she's kind of like ushering Leo a little bit outside, like, we need to leave. But she looks back at Nasami and be like, in Infernal, like, he's cute though.
That he is, yes.
And you did tell me to find someone calm.
But a farmer? Then, if it works, it works.
Oh, you found a bard. You said you were never gonna be together with a bard.
I have my reasons.
And she kind of like waves at her
Yeah.
and she leaves.
And with that, we cut back to the group at the bar. Hopefully with working microphones.
Yeah.
There we go. We're back. Yay. So,
That's some good lag you have there.
the camera's a bit
me?
meh, but the
Yes.
it's fine. We can hear you. That's the important bit.
Yeah. But yeah, Victor is asking. So, Drosan, did you have anything to ask before we leave?
Okay, just quickly out of character, I kind of missed the whole conversation that you had with the bartender, so I don't know what was already said or not. But did you guys already ask about rooms to stay?
Nope.
No.
Ah, okay, cool. So then, yeah, Drosan's gonna say. Sorry, what was the bartender's name? Did you get his name?
Not yet.
Nope.
No. All right.
I'm just calling him my brother in my mind.
Okay. All right. So I'll say, thank you, Barkeep, for your help. I mean, you gave Victor here quite a lot of information. There's just one last thing. I was wondering, you mentioned rooms to stay. Do you have enough for a party of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
If you're sorry. If you don't mind cramped quarters.
Would they fit? Would I be able to fit inside one?
With a bit of goodwill.
Okay. Okay. And how much for a night then?
Well, I normally charge a silver piece per person per night. And that includes breakfast.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll look to the others. Shall we book it now, so in case the rooms get taken?
Sure, might as well. I'll pay for it.
Quite a bit.
It's 5 silver pieces, right?
Yep, for one night.
And thank you again. And sorry, we didn't get your name. What was your name?
Name's Karox. I'm sure my parents had a fun time with that one.
Thank you, Karox. Well, sorry we didn't introduce ourselves properly before, perhaps. But my name is Drosan. This is Victor. I point to Victor, and this is Ethu.
That's a name I do remember from the games.
Oh,
Ah, Ethu, you're famous.
No,
I have been in all the Ilias games since.
Yeah, you wouldn't have heard about me though. I was only in the last 2.
Yeah.
Unless you were still doing it then. Went pretty
No.
well.
No, so if say either started young, 14 maybe.
16.
Yeah,
Let's say
16.
16.
Yeah.
That's normal Greek man age.
Yeah. So say 16, and he is how old now?
27.
Yeah, so 11 years. Karox would have...
Wouldn't be 11. It would have spent some time after the final fight, so
Yeah,
that's
so...
9 times. 9 times.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the final 2 just because Victor and I don't know each other.
Yeah. So, Karox would have been in 5 of those before he retired. So he is in his late 30s.
That's fine.
Yeah, saw your name on the docket. Never had a opportunity to face you though.
I mostly play fourth in the opening matches.
Yeah, as you can tell, I was in the more combat-orientated games. And he just points to a scar that runs along his lower jaw. Never anything that ended in, well, intentionally ended in someone's death, but accidents do happen, especially when there's coin involved.
That's true.
Yep. I had a rival when I was in the arena who were quite brutal.
Yeah, I do remember those.
Not sure if you know him. It's a Minotaur.
Well,
Big one.
Big and Minotaur is kind of the same thing, is not?
Not that one.
That small one yet.
True.
That one was a particular one. Cornus the Butcher. Not sure if you heard of him, but
No.
got the name for a reason.
Yeah, no, not one I faced. I'm guessing since I'm still standing here.
Probably.
Nah. Mostly humans I fought. Satyr once. Not sure how I won that one after he kicked me in the...
Oh.
They
I hope they are still working and serving you well.
I wouldn't know.
Oh.
Bar keeps me busy enough so I don't get to do the whole courting others thing.
Yeah, you'll find someone.
Probably someday. Anyway, rooms. Out back. Go through that door. Round the back. There's should be one big room. Oh, key. You will want this.
Thank you again, Karox. Very much appreciated. I'll take the key.
And yeah, this door is a bit smaller, Drosan. So you can choose to either go through the door or go around. Your choice.
I mean, we could struggle later. We still have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can just keep the keys for now.
Yeah.
So, did you say we can keep the key for now, or do we need to?
No, you can keep it for now.
Okay.
Just don't lose it.
Okay. So I put this in my bag. I'll pop it in.
Yes.
Well, one more question, Karox. The market, and the library, those are the kind of things we're looking for today. Do you know where they are, roughly?
Big market from here is you go up the street next to here and just keep going. There's a huge market space, tents, all the kind of market stalls, things. You can't miss it, really. Library is basically the same way, but when you get to the big square, you take a right and keep going to the big white building.
Fantastic. And anything else of interest that you would recommend us looking at or visiting while we're here?
There are a lot of things to see in Meletis. It depends what you want to do. There is, well, there are the, what's that called? Centaurs, such as yourself, have a special, market area where they set up their goods just inside the gates. There are...
Oh, yes, I would be very interested in doing that. That'd be great.
Yeah, just go up to the western gates. You should be able to find that. Let me see. There's the well, the library. Most people come here for that. There's the observatory. If you look like looking at stars. And yeah, what else? And if you want magic and learning, and if you've been invited, there's the magic school. Though I'm not entirely sure that is something you want to try for in just a few days.
But it is good to know it's here. So thank you for that.
Well, I try to help those who pay for rooms and board and pay me some extras, so...
Yes, well, much appreciated. And we may be staying for a few days, so we'll be seeing you more, I'm sure.
Well, do let me know by breakfast tomorrow and I can keep the room for you.
Fantastic.
Sounds good.
Is the room just ours, or will we be sharing it with others?
It's just yours. It is a small room on the ground floor. I have more room upstairs, but I am pretty sure that a centaur cannot make it up the stairs.
I wouldn't like to try. Probably break something. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll leave you in peace to get on with your business.
It's nice chatting to you.
I'll kind of nod and smile.
Yeah.
Wave and smile, people. Wave and
Yeah,
smile.
Karox goes back to, straightening out things, washing stuff, and observing the other patrons.
Well, should we go to the market then, and then library, or should we go to the library and then market?
Well, the others were going to the market. Perhaps we could catch up with them.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Cool.
So...
Yeah.
you make your way out into the busy street again. The drunkard you saw earlier is currently sleeping against the stairs up to the tavern. Well, stairs. I say stairs. 2 steps. Up to the deck in front of the tavern. People are moving back and forth, making sure to not run him over. And as you make your way up towards the market, you do see Siri and Leo at the marketplace. The market itself is just as Karox described it. It is busy. People are hawking wares. People are just... No, because... there we go. Sirenscape didn't want to cooperate. And... there are animals, horses, dogs, everywhere. You hear the screeching of birds of prey, clucking of chickens. It is a busy place, and it's big. It is a very big marketplace. Yeah. What would you like to do?
You're just looking for Fred. Because she used everything.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna cut this session today.